Hi guys, good morning. I'm going to get ready to do some math with you guys. So, the activity sheet that you guys are going to be doing, let me see what page it is. So, it is going to have the chart. It's the first lesson. It should be up here like 3.3. And then it's going to have a giant, it'll say lesson 1. And that one like this. Okay. Now, I tried drawing you guys this time. Okay. That. Okay. And then it has also a little X up here. And then it's got and it's making us a multiplication chart. Similar to that. Alright, so let me see if you guys can see what I'm seeing. No. So similar to that. Okay? And for me, these numbers, they already filled in. So I'm going to write in blue. So they did 2 times 1, which was 2. 3, 4, 8, 16, 50, 20, 12, 18, I think that's all of them. Okay. So now we are going to fill in what we can on this chart. Okay. So we're going to complete up to the 6s. So from the 7s, 8s, 9s, and 10s, we're not going to do those ones. These ones we're going to skip. Okay. We're only going to complete the 6s. Okay. Most of them we'll be able to do right off the bat. So we'll start with this line across in our 1s. That just goes in order. 1 times 1 is 1. You're going to fill in a 1. Okay. Then 2, then 3, then 4 times 1 is 4. 5 times 1 is 5. 6 times 1 is 6. 7. 8 times 1 is 8. 9 times 1 is 9. 10 times 1 is 10. So you have all those. Okay? Then we can do our 1s going straight down, and you're just going to count 1 to 10 because that's what each of them equal. So 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times 2 is 2. 1 times 3 is 3. 1 times 4 is 4. 5 is 5, 1 times 6, 1 times 7, 8, 9, and 1 times 10. Okay. So the first column, go in order, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the whole first row all the way to 10. Now, let's do our 2's. We'll do the row first, which is going to go straight across. It's already started some of them. So it's not so much even the multiplying. So to fill in these, you're just counting by that number that they have us set up with. So we want to count by our 2's. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. And then if you were to go and check to see whether it was correct, 2 times 2 is 4. 3 times 2 is 6. 2 times 4 is 8. Okay? Let's do our 2's in the first column down. They already gave us 12. We know this one already. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Okay? The 2's go down are the same thing as the 2's across because order doesn't matter. Okay? So we count by our 1's, count by our 2's. Now they want us to count by our 3's. Let's start with the column this time. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30. This one will be easier to go across, so we'll do it this way because the boxes are bigger. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18 they already put in there, 21, 24, 27, 30. Okay? And then, like I said, in order how to use this is, if I say what's 3 times 8? 3 times 8, wherever they meet up, 24. Okay? 3 times 9. 3 times 9, wherever they meet up, 27. Okay? Let's do our 4's. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40. It's the same one going up and down. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40. And then there's other ones you could fill in. They're just as easy. Do your 10's. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. And we can go over on this one as well. We're already at 50. So it goes 60, 70, 80, 90. Okay. And now we can do our 5's. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, and they already had 50. And then right up here, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, and they already have 50. Okay? And then we'll do one more. We'll do our, actually, we'll stick with that one. Okay? So we can review using one of these. Once we fill out one of these, keep this sheet. You can multiply and practice on yourself. Remember, anything. If you do 3 times 6, you find your 3 over here. You find your 6 up here. Beep, 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 beep. They meet. There's only one square that they can both meet on. This finger goes straight down. This finger goes straight across. Eventually they will meet on one square. It's 18. As long as you stay in your 3 line, and as long as you stay in your 6 line, they can only meet in one spot. If I do my 7 times 5, I can start up here, or I can start down here, whichever one. If I do 7 here, I'm going across, and 5 here, go down. Start here, beep, 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 beep. 35, all right? So this thing can help a ton working on your multiplication. Actually, you know what? Let's fill out our 6, 7s, 8s, and 9s anyway, because that way it'll give you something to be able to work with and practice at home. You won't even need flashcards. You can just ask yourself, what's 3 times 6? And then just find it on here. Take a guess, write it down, and then go and look and see if you remember it. Or this helps you count by your numbers. I want to work on counting by my 4s. How did the 4s go? 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40. So you can just keep working on it. Or you wanted to do the column. Same thing. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40. Okay? Let's do our 6s. We already started with 6, 12, 18, 24, 30. 36, 42, 48, 54, and 60. Then, we already have it to 36, so then 6 is coming down is 42, 48, 54, and 60. Let's do our 7s across. 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, 49, 56, 63, 70. Let me get it so you don't have that. There you go. So we already have 49 in this 7, so then it goes 56 and 63. Now let's do our 8 straight across. 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, 56, 64, 72, and 80. We already have most of it already to 64, so then it's just 72 and 80. And then the last one is 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, 63, 72, 81, and 90. Your entire graph should be completed. Okay? You can pause it and go through and write them in if you missed out on any of them. Okay? But this will tell you anything. Remember, you're just 6 times 3. One finger on 6. One finger on the 3. Move over. 18. Okay? 6 times 6. We have 6 here. We have 6 here. Beep, 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 beep. 36. All right? So that's a great way to work on your math and multiplication facts. I know that we use arrays, tape diagrams, but when you start doing it and you can memorize them, you guys have a chance to be able to memorize all this. You guys are very intelligent. You can all do it, all right? Just practice. When you're sitting home, you're like, man, what could I do? Even if it's a couple minutes, let me go and just work on my counting by 3s. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Let me count on my 4s. Even if you don't want to do it for multiplying, this tells us how to count by your 4s. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. This tells your 5s, this tells your 6s, your 7s, your 8s, your 9s, your 10s. You can work on all those different ones when you're home. So then when we eventually try counting by our 6s, 7s, 8s when we get back to school, you'll have no problem with it. You'll just be able to ream them off like that. Okay? So tomorrow we're going to finish up a little bit more on that lesson. Okay? Most of you should have already received the work for this. And if you did, great. If not, wait until you get them in and then rewatch these lessons if you've already watched them. Or if you don't have them yet, just wait until finish up your other work that you have, and then we can You'll be able to watch the videos once you do get your work. All right? Have a great day, guys. Bye.